What do you think he should do if he's president again about Israel and Palestine?
He's going to pull everybody out. We don't belong over there. It's not our problem.
This is how stupid conservatives are. Like, he literally thinks that we have troops fighting, American troops fighting in Israel versus Palestine. He's so close too. Like, he's almost there, and he just the conservatives, they get really close, and then they just let go of the steering wheel and close their eyes.
But we really don't have soldiers. Israel's fighting this against Hamas.
We need to stop giving them money too. We need to stop giving Ukraine money. They're a bunch of Nazis over there. If you guys even knew the real story about what's going on over there, it's sickening.
Dude, you're literally a Proud Boy, and you're accusing Ukraine of being filled with Nazis? Okay. Okay. Yes, the Azov Battalion is a real thing, but it is a small part of the Ukrainian military. Imagine the United States was attacked, right? And all of us entered into, joined the military, right? A left-leaning person, leftist, would be fighting alongside a Groyper, right? That's just how that's going to work out. Like, imagine how the wide scope of the United States. I would be fighting alongside MAGA. There's a lot of different people I would be fighting alongside. You take every MAGA that has, joined the military and what they think and how, you get where I'm going with this. And also, Ukraine is an independent country.
Do you think that Biden has made it worse in Israel and Palestine?
He has made absolutely everything around the world worse. Not just our country, around the entire world.
This is really funny. So, I love this. So, MAGA says this a lot. They're like, well, no new wars under Trump, and none of this would have happened under Trump. None of these dictators would have attacked the U.S. or messed with our allies under Trump because, Trump. And also, no new wars under Trump. Trump's not going to go to war. But why would they be scared of Trump? Because he would go to war? And wait, why are they not scared of Joe Biden when Joe Biden goes to war and sends money for war? Like, that logic does not make sense. In my interviews, I've tried to get people to make this connection. It doesn't go that way. If he's close, he's so close. It's like, the United States is funding a genocidal campaign. And the people that are against this genocidal campaign are people amongst our own base that Biden really needs to win the election. And also, it's a genocide, and genocide, and we shouldn't do genocide. We shouldn't fund it. Hot take. It's hard to believe the Biden administration right now when they talk about, we did talk to Netanyahu about what he's doing, and we gave him a stern talking to, and then they will turn around and veto UN resolutions for a ceasefire, like continuously, like they're the deciding vote. They have enough. And then we're supposed to believe that they, think this genocide thing has gone a bit too far, right? Most of the hostage, I would say, the IOF rescued three hostages on their own through military, force, but the rest was through negotiation. The rest was as a result of negotiations. That's how they got the rest of them back. Their military has actually killed 18 hostages. That's too many hostages to die, right? If it's one thing if Hamas is killing these hostages, it's another thing if the IOF is killing them as they're trying to rescue them, as they're waving white flags. This has become one of those things that is. I personally, I've lost a lot of followers for this. I've had a lot of hate from my own followers. And at this point, I can't stop the genocide. We can do our best, but alone we are powerless over what is happening. At this point, I don't want to, go down in history as having supported this massacre. And I hope you as the viewer don't want to support that either. Actually, so yeah, if get out there with your local protests and hit the streets. I mean, the people who have been organizing these hands off Rafah and shut it down protests have been remarkable and steadfast, and like shout out to them. People from the People's Forum and other organizations have kept these protests nationwide just popping every day. Respect.